Good, everybody? Hope you guys are well. Just to let y'all know, I'm driving home at the moment, so I'm about 15, 14 minutes away from my crib. How was everyone's day? Shit, charge my fucking phone, man. Shit, I'm about to die. Oh, man, it's watching. They don't want it. What's up, Q? What's up, Sam? What's up, Calvin? Why not? Why the fuck not? Jesus. Who is the worst rapper of all time? Man, there's so fucking many, man. Yeah, I know, that's my stupid ass car. Which, that's why I was running a little late, because this shit kind of took up most of my schedule. Oh. What's up, Moonflower? It all depends on how I feel sometimes when I pick an album. You know, sometimes I'll just look at myself saying, do I want to talk about this album? Sometimes people might give me recommendations, but hey, yeah, Kodak Black is garbage. French Montana is bad too. Favorite Martin Scorsese movie, probably Goodfellas, I'm not even gonna lie. feel like the new album cover is kind of trash. But I want to know the concept of why he did it before I really give my full opinion on it. Yeah, I know Whoopi Goldberg has COVID. Yeah, rest in peace, George Floyd. Yeah, Moonflower, I'm driving home at the moment. What's good, Vinyl? Y'all. I'm about 3 minutes away from the crib. Motherfucker still got their Christmas lights on, but there we go. I'm not cooking. I'm actually driving. Never seen Bleach before. Sorry, y'all. I'm pulling up in my neighborhood right now. Alright, y'all. I just got to my crib, so I'm gonna log in to the fucking laptop. So yeah. Yo, yo, can you hear me? Yo, try. Can you hear me?
Yo, fuck is Red Jack? What's good? The ITC is a click. Yep, Weekend coming out. I don't like that album cover though. That album cover is trash. I hope he has another album cover. 'Cause I'm not feeling that old man Weekend shit. Yeah, digging in the crates. Legendary crew. Moonflower, ask yourself that. Do you think Nas was a gangster? Yes. Sam was good, yo.
Yo,
Yeah, what up?
nothing much, man. Had a bad day. What about yourself?
Chilling.
Yeah, man. My car's acting up yet again. Well, motherfuckers can't fix my car right. Let me just say that.
Oh boy. Did you see? I
Everyone.
sent you the Weekend album cover. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Trash. I don't. I don't.
Hopefully the album.
I usually. I can't even say I usually like his album covers because his album covers don't go with the album.
They really don't.
You know what I'm saying? Except for like I like the mixtapes when he did the what do you call it, House of Balloons. I actually like
Yeah.
that those covers, but Beauty and the Madness, it was just his face on the cover, and Kissland, Starboy. You know, I really don't really care for his album covers. I know his album is gonna be good, so it's not like a huge thing for me. I just feel like he could have did better with the album cover.
I feel you. Q said they dropped the lawsuit against Nirvana. That's what's up.
For what? What lawsuit?
The little boy on the Nevermind cover tried to sue them
Oh,
for
you did tell me that. You
yeah.
did tell me that. Why
I
would
mean, it
what?
was
Who was suing? Was it the little boy or was it them?
the little boy sued Nirvana for
Why?
that shit.
Wasn't he getting paid from that anyway? His family was getting paid.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, they were.
So why would you want to sue them for what?
Because they said that he was running out of money, so he just tried to do some last minute things.
I mean, like, yeah, but don't he still get like residuals like from every album sale, or no?
Actually, I really don't know, to be real with you.
Are they albums on streaming? I'm sure he's getting a cut of that.
Yeah,
Yeah, so he gets a check.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
downstairs
that's
and,
stupid.
and we're gonna start after I come back. Huh?
Yeah.
Niggas just don't want to work. That's the issue.
He must have been blowing his money then. Oh, well, Chrissy Jones gonna be on there. Gotta check that out. Definitely waiting that joint. I was wondering when he was coming out anyway, so I'm like, this is great. Starting the new year off right. Hopefully the album is good. There's two alternate covers. Yeah, I don't like that. The only one I saw was that Old Man Weekend one. So hopefully the other one is good. Indie hipster rap. What is indie hipster rap? Who's considered indie hipster? Lil Wayne. Okay. Lil Wayne, Quincy Jones. That's good. He's he's adding a few more collabs compared to After Hours. We didn't. There was no collabs on that one. He had like some. He did remixes with people, but they wasn't on the album. Nerdy geeky rap. I don't consider Lupe Fiasco and Charles Hamilton nerdy geeky rap, but that's all label shit. Never even heard that term. Do I like weird? What is weirdo rap? I don't know what that is. Who is it considered weird to? I don't consider either. So if people love anime or video games, I don't consider that nerdy geeky rap or whatever. Where y'all getting this shit from? Like I don't. I've never heard of none of these rap terms, yo. What is considered weird rap to you? Backpack. I don't. They listen. I don't go by labels. The whole label thing is what the government tried to do because they couldn't understand this culture. I don't go by backpack rap and alternative rap and all that shit. That's all label shit. I heard of backpack rap, but I don't consider that a genre. That's not a genre to me. What they call backpack rap, I don't consider that a you know a genre for different artists. That's for casual motherfuckers that don't know the music. So if you're a casual rap fan and you don't know who the Hyro crew is, or you don't know who Lupac is, they're gonna say oh well this is where they belong in this category. Or I don't get into all those labels. That don't mean shit to me. I don't think Kanye West was ever backpack rap. None of those artists you're saying 20 years ago we would look at them like they were nerdy rapper. I don't get into those labels, yo. That's some new shit. Either you like them or you don't. So if you like Charles Hamilton or Childish Gambino, you like him. If you don't, then you don't. I don't get into all those subgenres and this person is backpack rap and video game rap. I don't get into all that. When was Kanye West ever backpack rap? Because he had a Louis Vuitton backpack on him. I don't consider him backpack rap at all. He was old Kanye or whatever that fucking term is to people, and he changed. But I never looked at him as a backpack rapper.
Alrighty, I am here.
When you walk into the record store, and I know half of y'all haven't been to a record store. When you go into a record store, when you go to the rap section, they don't have the backpack rap section. They don't have a nerdy rap section. Again, that's all label shit.
What y'all talking about?
These stupid subgenres or whatever the fuck people call these artists now. There's no record store when you go into if you go into a record store like Amoeba, they don't have a section for backpack rap. Okay, they don't have a section for video game rap and all that other shit.
I hate that title, backpack rap.
It's stupid and it doesn't exist. I don't look at these artists like this artist is backpack rapping. I don't get into all that.
Just white people trying to put their name on our culture.
The casual fans that don't understand the shit. That's what they label. People fear what they don't understand. Exactly, Sam. It's all hip hop. I don't care about no genre and all that shit. That don't mean shit to me.
That was loud, man. Okay. I'm ready whenever you are. Fine.
Let's go.
All right, what's up, you two? How's everyone doing this lovely, what's today, Tuesday? This is your
Yep.
boy Reg the building. Got my homeboy Try with me.
What up?
Before I start, I want to say rest in peace to George Floyd's niece. It's been reported that she was actually shot while she was sleeping
What?
and whatnot.
Shot by
Yeah,
who?
that I saw the headline and stuff like that. I didn't really read up too much on it. I just want to say, yeah, she was shot. Actually, no, hold on.
Mm,
No, she was. I don't. That was another girl that was shot while she was sleeping. Believe it or not, but yeah, rest in peace to her.
wow.
Shit, crazy ass fucking shit, man. Like niggas is killing each other and shit like that. Don't even make no fucking sense. But anyway, we're finally going to talk about Nirvana's debut album, Bleach. This came out in 1989 on Sub Pop Records. Um, this is actually the 2009, the 20th anniversary reissue and stuff like that. Let me see something. Yeah, yeah, I got the regular version, just the regular version with the two bonus tracks and shit like that. So
Right.
yeah, man. It only came out with two singles, Love Buzz and Blue. About a Girl, that was not really a single. It got more popular when they did the unplugged, when they did the unplugged
Right.
concert and shit like that. So I always thought that was a single, but it wasn't a single. So and it was and oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this version of Nirvana included Kurt Cobain, Chris Novoselic, and Chad Channing on drums. Yes, this was way before Dave Grohl because a lot of people forget to mention that Dave Grohl actually debuted on the Nevermind album and stuff like that. So, and this album was produced by Jack and Dino. And for all of my cats who know about Jack and Dino, he worked on a lot of grunge, app artists, people like Soundgarden, L7, and so on and so on. All right, by this time we should all know who Nirvana is. I mean, we did a whole
Yes.
breakdown. I've
Yep.
talked about the Nevermind. We didn't do? Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
thought
I
we
did.
I thought we did
We
an
did.
Euro. Yeah.
Yeah, we did that together. Yeah,
Right. Right.
and then I think I did the unplugged solo and shit. So
Yeah.
yeah, I finally got my hands on this. I think I got it done like a couple months or last year and shit like that.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, man, this is the debut album from Nirvana, and pretty much how they got this album was the fact that when they were starting out, they were playing in Seattle clubs and whatever, and they signed to Sub Pop Records, and they pretty much dropped the first single, Love Buzz. And it's kind of interesting too because when I was doing my research on this album, excuse me, when I was doing my research on this album and stuff like that, they actually recorded this whole album in one day in December 1988, but then they had to re-record every song because of the fact that they realized they were tuned a whole step lower during that whole session and shit like that too. So that's pretty much why the album kind of like has a very dirty sound compared to Nevermind, and well, yeah, compared to Nevermind, because even In Utero had it would like a return to that dirty sound and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Right.
and when I want to look at this album, it's pretty much I want to look at the motherfuckers, the two Nirvana camp, because there's a Nirvana camp that loved Nevermind and think that's like the best shit that they've ever done. But then there's the other Nirvana camp where we pretty much heard like all the discography and shit like that. And don't get me wrong, I love Nevermind. I love it. You know, Smells Like Teen Spirit, Lithium. But at the same time, compared to like In Utero and shit like that, I felt like In Utero, Nevermind was what the label wanted and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Whereas with this album, it was more underground because Sub Pop was like the quintessential record label when it came to Seattle, like music grunge. You had Soundgarden that was there. You had cats like TV Priest and whatnot. Of course, Nirvana, early Nirvana. Um, I want to say the Pixies was signed to Sub Pop and shit like that too. So yeah, man, like that, like any act from Seattle that came out at that time, they were signed to Sub Pop. That's just being real. Um, yeah, man. What else about this album? What else about this album? Um, yeah, man. I guess that's pretty much it and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Punk,
Um,
grunt.
I can't hear you. I still can't hear you. But yeah, like while he's getting his shit fixed, this is pretty much like their most punk rock album. Like this was really like you can see the punk rock influence. But I know you said I think Pixies was signed to 4AD. Okay, well, yeah, I've always thought that they were on Sub Pop for some reason and shit like that too. So I appreciate that lookout. Yeah, definitely gonna tries fixing his sound at the moment and stuff like that. So oh, no, oh shit. Sam, I did not mean to block you. I was trying to block the fucking spam motherfucker. Oh god. I fucking hate StreamYard. Shit. Okay. Oh fuck. Okay. Do y'all know how to unblock on StreamYard? I think I unblocked him. I hate spammers. I honestly hate spammers. Yeah, he's good. Okay. And this just made my fucking mouth great. All I wanted to do was watch this fucking episode. All I wanted to do. I accidentally blocked Sam by accident because I was trying to block a spammer, but Yeah,
Yeah, you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you now.
I was saying, grunge is an actual genre. I don't know what the fuck nerdy rap is. I never heard of that shit, or video game rap, whatever the fuck they call it now. You know, is this a heavy metal album to you?
Yeah, I mean, I consider it a proto grunge, mostly heavy metal, punk rock. You know what I'm saying? I personally feel like that, and because it was like way more filthier and dirtier compared to the other albums and shit like that, which is why I fucking love it. Like even the album cover itself. Hold on, real quick. What's, where's the fuck? Even the album cover itself is fucking dope as fuck. Like just the black and white cover looks like they're fucking performing at like some dirty ass fucking club or whatever and shit like that. Then of course you got the lineup right here and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, yes sir. I hate Digipack so fucking much. I honestly hate them. But yeah, and you know it's funny too because like this album didn't really become popular. I think until maybe close to Kurt Cobain died, or when they re-released it in like the early 2000s and shit like that.
Right.
Because this album kind of went under the radar when it first came out. Like it was like a cult hit, if you can say that. All right, let's get this shit started. This album got excuse me, 13 tracks. We're gonna start with fucking Blue. Um, love this fucking track in my opinion. Nice way to begin the album. It pretty much talking about like Kurt Cobain and whatnot. Like he's pretty much saying like he does not reach his full great potential
Right.
and whatnot, and just pretty much just saying how it's just pretty much him saying he'll just always be a piece of shit or whatever. Love the instrumentation of this fucking track, very heavy. And it's crazy because while they were recording this track, both Kurt Cobain and Chris, they turned, they tuned their instruments down and stuff like that because they forgot that they already did that, and it pretty much like was what made it sound so heavy as they had like a C tuning and shit like that.
Mm.
So definitely a fire track.
Yeah, it's dope. Nice drums on it. Nice guitar riffs. Really hard track.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. Track number two, Floyd the Barber. Um, Pretty much named after the character from the Andy Griffith show and whatnot. The dude with the fucking glasses. The best way to describe this song is pretty much if Tim Burton directed the Andy Griffith show like a fucking movie because it's pretty much a dark comedy kind of track where he's visiting Mayberry just so he can get a shave, but then Floyd the barber pretty much like holds him captive, and then you had like all of like the Mayberry residents pretty much fucking torturing him and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Again, another great usage of his storytelling. I love the line when he says, "Barney ties me to the chair. I can't see. I'm really scared. Floyd breathes hard. I hear a zip, PP pressed against my lips and shit." Like fucking grimy as fuck. Can't really think about Mayberry the same after hearing this fucking track. But hey, it's a very dope track. A cult favorite when it comes to like the Nirvana camp.
Yeah, it's dope. I definitely love the beat. I love the guitars on it. The guitar playing on this. I didn't know the whole that whole story behind it though.
Yeah. Fucking crazy and shit like that. Like, it's crazy because that shit would not fly by today and stuff like that, especially in
Right.
this day and age. But hey, track number three, About a Girl. Again, another fan favorite when it comes to Nirvana. like I said, this one got popularity during the unplugged version and whatnot. And the way that they got the title, according to Chad Channing, he pretty much said that Kurt didn't really have a name for this song or whatever, or shit like that. But when he asked what the song was about, he's pretty much said it was just about a girl, and that's hence the title of the song. Um, very very dope guitar from Kurt Cobain, and I'm not really. I mean, don't get me wrong, Kurt. He's always been a dope guitar player and stuff like that. But I'm not in the whole Kurt Cobain can do no wrong. He's not like top 20 guitarist and shit like that in my opinion. But this album pretty much has some of his best guitar playing in my personal opinion, and this song definitely was a highlight when it comes to his guitar work for all my fans that's a fan of that. So I love it.
Yeah, I think it's a dope song. One of my favorites on here is real. It's more soft. It's a more softer track. More melodic, and that whole thing about his girlfriend at that time. It was about her and they had like a fractured relationship, and apparently he didn't want to clean the house, and he had like a whole bunch of pets living there with the girlfriend and him, and he didn't want to get a job and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
um,
Shoot.
it's just like well, she wanted a song about her, and she got her song. You know what I'm saying? So and he never told her it was about her. So she found out years later.
It be like that.
Yeah,
Be like that and
she
shit.
must feel
So
like shit now.
shit. Must be kicking himself in the head and shit.
Right?
Mm.
Damn you, Kurt.
Like damn that Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, but yeah, that was about a girl. Next track is called School. This is actually pretty much either my favorite or one of my favorites off this album, and it pretty much talks about how he was always bullied when it came to school and stuff like that, especially by like the popular cliques or whatever. But then like once he's like all famous and shit, and he's doing his thing on tour, he sees the same motherfuckers that bully him, coming to his shows and stuff like that. And it's pretty much him saying like, what I got. It's like two things. What I got from it is like how the music industry is filled with cliques
Right,
and posses or whatever, which is still pretty much happening today.
right.
And what I also got from this is just like, look at me now. It's like one of those look at me now kind of tracks. But it's Kurt Cobain, having his satirical sense of humor and shit like that, it always works out in his best favor. So some of my favorite lines on this song include
Did he have any? Or I mean, all he was saying is, don't you
right,
believe it's just my luck? No recess.
right. Yeah,
There's not too
I
many lyrics
forgot.
on this
Okay.
on the song.
I forgot and shit like that. But yeah, man, fire track.
So this would be like his song about getting bullied in school and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I mean, the people that beat him up were the people that still supported him. They came to his shows. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
they songs like this and In Bloom is what they wanted to hear. Come as you are. So that's what I wanted to hear, and I didn't even go to his school. So you know, at the end of the day, you gotta look at it like, okay, they used to fuck me up in school, but they at my shows now. So what does that say about them? You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? That's a win for you. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was a good song.
Yeah, I definitely hear about it. It's very relatable. Fuck with it and shit. And it's kind of crazy too because Waka Flocka Flame actually sampled this track too,
Did he?
which I
They
didn't.
let him
I didn't
sample
even
it.
know.
They let him sample it. Wow,
Probably a mixtape track, I guess.
crazy.
Next track is called Love Buzz. This was a cover of the Shock and Blue song of the same name and stuff like that. Um, they're always known to do it on their fucking track, on their albums and stuff like that. Very, very, very dope. Very dope cover. I have not heard the original and shit like that. So if you guys fans of the group I'd mentioned, then let me know what it sounds like. But yeah, definitely very dope.
I thought it was cool, nice. I love the guitar riff on it, nice beat. You know, apparently Kurt didn't like the song.
Yeah.
You know, he thought it was like one of their wackest recordings or whatever. I thought it was good.
Shit, I feel you on that. It's not like Nirvana really made it a lot of bad songs anyway and shit like
Right,
that.
right.
But yes, sir. After that, we got Negative Creep. Very, very, very dope track. This is probably the most punk rockish song on this whole fucking album. Very heavy, very dark, very grimy, and whatnot. Kurt Cobain at his like vocally, he was just going ham on this track right here. And I love when he does that high pitched scream and whatnot, and mixed in with that heavy distorted guitar work and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Very, very, very dope track. This is probably like my second favorite track off this whole album, if you ask me.
Yeah. I mean, it was really one of my favorites on here. Is really I love the beat and it was really progressive and it was a lot of real chaotic on the track, real noisy. Thought it was dope.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you about. Excuse me, I definitely agree with you about that. All right. Next track we got is Scoff. That's the eighth track off this album. Very cool song. It's kind of a personal song where it's talking about like a father who doesn't really love his son or whatever, or that not unable to connect with his son, and probably like reflecting about what Kurt Cobain was going through with his own dad and
Right.
shit. So I definitely, definitely, definitely love this track right here. I love again, the give me back my alcohol, give me back my alcohol. I love that and stuff like that too. You know what I'm
Is
saying?
is
So
he referring to his pops? Was his pops a drunk?
no, he's referring to himself.
Oh, himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because alcohol ran in his family, but he was actually referring to himself at that particular line and shit. So
Right.
yeah,
Hey man, that's a deep that's a deep track and have for people people could a lot of people could relate to that having issues with their parents or their father whatever and he had to let it out on paper. You know what I'm saying? That's that way a lot of people could definitely relate to what he was going through at that time. And I never went through that because I never knew my dad, so I don't know what it is to go through like that type of relationship with a father. But when you hear the song, you definitely um like you feel bad for Kurt, if anything. You know what I'm saying? That could have been a reason why he's not here right now. That could have been another reason. He was dealing with a lot of shit. That could have been another thing that he was dealing with, and the only way to express it is through the song.
yeah, definitely. I definitely hear your point. Oh, I forgot a song, Paper Cuts. And
Right.
so I skipped over one track.
I was thinking, I'm
Um,
like, where you going? Like, I'm seeing paper cuts here. What you?
I was listening to this on YouTube
Mm,
and sure I did. And I think they skipped it. So I have to go back and listen to it. But for what I wrote about Paper Cuts, again, another very dope track. A lot of fans and critics have said this is like the heaviest and darkest track off this album.
mm,
It's pretty much talking about a child, being abused and growing up like with black windows and stuff like that. And it's pretty much, the parents like torturing the kid, abusing and molesting him or whatever and shit like that too. Very, very graphic kind of song again. Again, touching on like relationship between the parents and stuff too.
hey, that's um, that's the whole story is sad. Like kids being tortured by their family and being put in the room with black windows and stuff. That shit would like really mess you up. So,
Exactly.
I don't know what Kurt was how Kurt was feeling when he was doing this song, but that whole scene looked like something out of a movie or something.
Right. That's right. Um, South and Naked Chris Scoff. Now we're gonna get into Swap Meet. This was a very good song. It was pretty much talking about like two people, meeting with one another, with common interest, talk about sex, talking about sex and the love for arts and whatnot. And it was pretty much, based off, Kurt Cobain's going to like Seattle thrift stores or
Right.
whatever, stuff like that, which, I'm with thrift stores are not what it used to be. I'm gonna be perfectly honest and shit. It's like I don't know what it is, but now it's like everything's trying to be overpriced. I think it's because of the pandemic, but
Right.
yeah. But yeah, Swap Meet, very dope track.
Yeah, I mean, this was a dope track. I definitely enjoyed it. It was nice beat, and it's I feel like a lot of these songs, like the story is deeper. You know what I'm saying? And you know also it could be like a movie. You know what I'm saying? When these two people in the same neighborhood hook up or whatever. I'm assuming they're opposite sex, or is it the same sex?
I want to say opposite sex.
And I mean, I know there was movies that was been made like that already. So um, it's a deep song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely hear your point about that. You know, abuse is not even funny, man. Abuse can really fuck a motherfucker up and shit.
Right.
Next track is Mr. Mustache. According to his journals, Mr. Mustache was like a comic strip that Kurt drew when he was a teenager, and it was pretty much he wrote it because like it was an attack off like this the rednecks that used to live around his area and shit like that too and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So this was a pretty dope track. I mean, not really one of my favorites off this album
Right.
and whatnot, but at the same time, I mean, I didn't have no major issue with it.
I thought it was good. I thought it was a good song. I like the beat on this. It's a real noisy track, and I mean, Kurt was talented. Like for him to be able to draw like comic strips at a when he was younger, and it all means something. You know what I'm saying? He felt like it was like representing stereotypical redneck men in his hometown. And the drawing looks official. It looks like a professional you know artist did it. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
he was multi talented.
For real, man. Definitely very talented artwork and shit.
Yeah, that guy in the comic strip looks like Freddie Mercury. When I saw the
For
mustache,
real.
it looks like Freddie
Yeah.
Mercury.
I was about to say the same thing too. Cause like the mustache and the low cut hair and shit.
Yeah, yep.
Alright, next track, Sifting. Probably the longest track off this album. Very dope track and shit. What I got from this track, what I got from this track and shit like that was just pretty much an attack on the education system and shit like that. Motherfuckers trying to search for it in the soul, especially when the second verse when he said a line, search for a church, wouldn't it be fun? Wet your bed, wouldn't it be fun? And whatnot. So again, it's a cover. It's another cover track from what I looked up and shit. So yeah. Actually, no, this is not a cover, no.
Yeah, it was dope. I like this on the beat and nice drums on it. The guitar play was good.
Definitely. Alright, and then I got the one with the bonus issues. And we're gonna talk about Big Cheese. This was written by both Kurt and Chris Novoselic and shit. This track right here, pretty solid track. You know, this was like he pretty much wrote this after I think like the label executive Jonathan Poneman, you
Mm-hmm.
know, put him like a lot of pressure into him when they were recording Bleach and shit like that. But at the end of the day, it ended up being, I think, the best selling album from Sub Pop too. So that says something and shit. So yeah, very, very, very cool song.
Yeah, Kenny's just putting his emotions in the song and what he was going through that time. So when you feeling pressure from the label, and this is before they even blew up like that. So when you
Right.
feeling pressure from the label like that, and as a new artist, a new band, and all that shit is gonna come to a head at some point. So you got to let that out in the music, and that's what he did on the song.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And the last song off this album is called Downer. Nice way to end off this album. You know, pretty much, he was on his Mr. Black. He was on his Black Flag shit with this one. You know what I'm saying? Just by how heavy the beat is, how fast the rhythm was, and shit like that. Very, very dope shit.
Yeah, this was dope. This was a dope song. It's short. It's a short track, and I liked it. It was nice drums on it, and Kurt was trying to be his. He was on some Black Flag shit on this one, and he said he didn't know what he was talking about, and you know, it was cool.
Yeah, definitely. I overall, this is a very, very, very good album. A very underrated album, if you ask me, and shit like that. Like, this is just a representation of them at their punk rock roots and whatever. You know, they were playing more dirtier and everything
Right.
like that. So I definitely, definitely love this fucking album. Um, I'm not even gonna lie. I do kind of place this like below Nevermind and Inutero, but at the same time, that does not really take away the quality and impact the album has. So
Right.
this is definitely a five mic album, no question about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of this album compared to the other ones. It was good. I think it's probably more for like the hard rock Nirvana fans that they want the harder edge albums compared to Nevermind or In Utero. But I
Hmm.
mean, it's not a whack. I don't think they have any whack albums. So all of their albums are fire. So I think it's a good album.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. I'm gonna use the bathroom right quick, so
Yeah.
give me a second.
Yeah, it's timeless. Nirvana music. My favorite movie of last year. You mean? Uh, Probably Justice League and In the Heights. Those two were my favorite. How do I know the group DITC? Know them as in how? What do you mean know them? What albums am I expecting from this year? I don't know. Uh, it's gonna be a lot of surprise albums dropping. Um, It would be nice if they finally released the new Black Star album with Madlib. I don't know when that's coming out. Would be nice to drop that this year. Um, Kendrick at some point. Hopefully he comes out. Other than that, I don't really. There's no really like release schedule anymore, so I don't know who's dropping anything this year. Favorite song from Nevermind, Something in the Way. That was my favorite. Yeah, that's whenever he drops, you know. Hopefully it's good. Drain You was great too. I love Drain You. Classic record. Favorite pop album? I don't know. That's hard, man. There's so many that I love. Cyndi Lauper's first album was great. She's So Unusual. I love that. Madonna Like a Virgin. That was a rumor that he was gonna do a rock album. I can't see Kendrick doing a rock album though. But that's a rumor. I don't know how true that is. Yes, he was on Rock Band too. Worst pop album? Uh, well, I didn't like Blondie's Auto American album, but you know the huge song Rapture's on that album, but that album was not good to me. I actually got it, but I don't know if you want to consider Blondie pop.
I'm back.
Didn't like what album? The New Danger? I thought New Danger was fire. It's underrated.
Most Def.
Yeah,
I love New Danger.
I don't think he has. He's another artist. I don't feel like he has bad albums. He has albums that are underrated. I don't feel like any of his albums are bad. The Eclectic was a good album. That was underrated. New Danger was a good album. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for 2022. They need to put Nas in there. He needs to be inducted. Nas, Mary, New Edition, um, Outkast. It's time already. You know, there's a whole bunch of other ones that need to be there. Mariah. It's over 25 years for her,
I'm surprised she's not up there by this time.
right? Already. Like what they waiting for? Put her in. Whitney's in there. Janet is in there. Yes, I just saw that this afternoon. DJ Tim. The So What's Up episode with Premier talking about how he produced Real Hip Hop for Das Effects. Classic record. Love that record. I saw them in concert perform that record too, and they killed it.
I agree.
Aaliyah definitely needs to be in there. Have you been watching it?
Watching what?
The So What's Up
Yeah,
series?
I just started watching it last week.
Yeah,
I started
he
taking
has a lot,
personal
man.
episode.
He has a lot. He has a lot of beats saved up on floppy disk. You know. Yeah, Shaka Khan as a solo artist, she needs to be in there. I think next year will probably be far because she been like on the cutoff. Like this year, I think last year she was on the cutoff point. So
Yeah, hopefully. So how's your
What
list coming along?
my list is done. I
Oh, you
already
finished it?
look. You got to put looks in. You do not stress yourself out over this list. You got to put your favorites and whatever you feel should be on the list. It's
Oh,
only
I'm not stressing.
150, so huh?
Yeah, I'm not stressing.
It's you put what you feel should be on the list. What did people think of Joe Budden in '03? Joe Budden was dope in '03.
Trash.
Um, I
Always been
always thought
trash.
he was a dope lyricist. He had some dope mixtapes. He never really made that one classic album, but before him leaving Def Jam and before the whole beef with him and Jay Z and all that, like he was dope. This might sound controversial by Kanye West. What sound controversial?
I think he's saying he wants Kanye to be inducted.
Not yet. It's,
Yeah,
it's not
you
25 years
know.
yet for Kanye. I believe he will get there. It's not just not right now.
Hmm.
Jermaine definitely needs to be in there. Definitely legendary producer.
Joe Budden was on Def Jam Bandanas, I think. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely got that vendetta.
Classic, classic game. Loved it. I don't know what the hell's going on with this shit, yo.
Oh shit. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hey yo, can you hear me? Shit. Okay. Do you think Lupe should have gone indie before instead of having the label push him to make mainstream music? Um, I mean, if he had the resources to go indie, then it might have worked. But you got to also remember Lupe. He's a difficult artist too and shit like that. So he's gonna probably want his shit done exactly right. You know what I'm saying? Was Das Effects the first one who was doing motorcycles and tricks in the video? Were they the first ones? I think they were one of the first ones. So yeah, we're definitely one of the first ones and shit. Q. I only like Lupe's first two albums. Anything after the Cool is no good for me. Yeah. Favorite Master P album? Ice Cream Man. Worst Masterpiece album, Game Face. What do you think of his song Make 'Em Say, I mean, it's a pretty cool song, nice club banger and whatnot. That's actually the first track I've actually heard from Master P, believe it or not. So yeah. Oh, word. Yeah, I know that they had some issues, Pimp C and Master P, but I didn't know he got that serious and shit. Oh, so you friends with Eric? Okay, that's what's up. Try is fixing his sound at the moment. Yeah, I'll check out Mean Streets. Saying I'll definitely check it out. Never cared for Ellen DeGeneres. Never cared for her. Who your favorite down south Texas artists? Ghetto Boys, UGK. Want to say probably Zero, maybe. Of course, Big Mike, Devin the Dude. Yeah, I didn't care for the talk show or the sitcom. Yeah, R&B review is gonna be fire. Never cared for DJ Screw. Never cared for him. I didn't really care that much for that chopped and screwed kind of era and stuff like that. Especially when Rap a Lot was doing all that shit to all the albums all the fucking albums that they reissued. They had to do the whole stupid chop and screw bullshit, which was good.
It's good. I don't know what happened.
It's all good. We're just talking about chop and screw music and shit.
Right.
Yeah, do you like chop and screw or not?
Depending on how it's used. Like I'm not a fan of like the whole slow down lyrics, and I'm not a fan of that.
Right. Do you like the song "I'm So High" by Grind Mode? Never heard that.
I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna stay on for probably another 10 minutes.
Do you think Lupe should have gone indie? Definitely, because he had too many issues with Atlantic, with the whole Lasers album and shit. He definitely should have went independent.
Do you like Akon?
No,
He's alright.
I'm not a fan of Akon.
I seen you whining and dining up on the floor. That was my shit back in the day. So what? Akon, was he like a single rapper? What was he?
You tell me. You listen to him. I don't know.
Did you like Topanga from Boy Meets World?
Topanga?
She was alright.
Yeah, she was good. She was good. And you actually fainted. Wow.
This was that shit back in 06, 07.
Oh yeah.
I'm not. I think Hype Williams did this video too.
Did it?
I think.
Wow.
Better movie character: Anthony from Dead Presidents or O Dog? Oh, definitely O Dog, nigga.
Yeah, you use iPod. I still got my iPod. Definitely. Still using it.
Shit, I gave my shit away.
You gave your shit away?
Yeah.
Wow.
I wasn't really using it like that. After a while, once I discovered Spotify, I was just like, I don't really want to use it.
Those iPods I used in a couple of those beat battles we had.
Oh yeah, I know. I know. I remember I used to have the Samsung MP3 player
Uh-huh.
and shit like that. That was when I first got into music and shit. I was just like,
Right.
back in the LimeWire days and shit. Y'all remember LimeWire?
Yep. LimeWire, Morpheus, Beershare, Napster. Napster was the first one I had. I had Napster, and then that got shut down.
Yeah.
You know.
So I was spent hours. Oh, go ahead.
What else we had? Aries. You ever tested that one out?
No.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them I tried out. Aries, LimeWire, all that.
Yeah, man. LimeWire was fucking my computer up.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So did Beershare. Beershare always had like a virus in it.
I spent hours in LimeWire downloading some classic hip hop and shit. Just when I was like really into music.
Right. Who's the worst singer that was on hooks? I don't know.
TJ Swan.
Who?
The Juice Crew singer, TJ Swan.
Oh, he was the worst singer on hooks too?
Yeah, he had some bad hook. I'm not even gonna lie. That one song with MC Shan and shit. What? Yo, what the fuck y'all be asking me on this?
What year did you get into Cool G Rap and Polo? Probably like 91, 92.
09, 2010. Ill Street Beat was the first
before
one.
you know when YouTube first started, it had porn in it, right?
Yeah,
There was no blogs and podcasts and all that. It was nothing but porn on there. And then the government made them clean it up.
yeah, but this is the same government that wants to hire hackers for their own bidding and shit like that. And look what they got now. But you mean to tell me we can't see little titties and ass? Fuck out of here.
Hey man, because everybody and their mama was jumping on it. That's why they had to clean it up.
Who was the worst rapper on features? The Baby, um, Lil Baby. There's a lot of motherfuckers and shit.
French Montana,
Oh God.
all them cats.
Was hip
Yeah,
hop in
actually,
'08? Huh?
oh, I wasn't listening to all that snap music, so I wouldn't know.
That's not music died like late '06. By '07, '08, niggas was doing the Soldier Boy. That was like the dance era. So the Soldier Boy, all that stupid shit. Crank that Spider Man, crank that Batman, crank that SpongeBob, do the Arthur. Like
Consequences whack to you?
his solo shit was whack.
He's not the worst rapper I've ever heard, but
His best shit was Beats Rhymes and Line. That's all I'm gonna say. No, I don't think I heard him first with a Soldier Boy knockout. Yeah, fuck them Untitled Boys. They were talking shit about Nas too.
what they?
Yeah,
What could they say about the goat?
when he did that whole hip hop is dead and shit like that, they was like saying fuck Nas and all that
I
bullshit.
was talking shit about Nas then because I didn't like that album. So like, the fuck is wrong with Nas? What you coming out with? Hip hop is dead. Yo, just your album is dead. Not hip hop is dead. I'm pretty sure I can find some classics from 2006.
Fish scale.
For scale, exactly. Uh, did
Kitty.
Jesus Christ Superstar wasn't that '06?
Yeah. Well, yeah. That was no, that was '07. That was '07.
'07?
Yeah. T.I.'s King album.
King album. Wow, this is his best one. His
Right.
best one. Wow.
Damn, I got a headache. Shit.
Game Theory, that was a good album. Oh yeah, Clips, Hell Hath No Fury, Reg. A classic.
Right.
Donuts, Jay Dilla, a classic.
How can we forget Donuts?
The Big Bang, Blue Carpet Treatment. Yeah, Port of Miami, definitely. Food and Liquor, Doctor's Advocate. Yeah, there's some classics from '06. Yep, definitely.
What do you think of Jim Jones music? Uh,
He's good.
personally, I'm not the biggest Jim Jones fan, but he has some hit when he wants to.
Definitely like Jim Jones. He had a dope album with Harry Fraud last year, The Fraud Department. He's still making dope music. El Capo, that was a solid album too.
El Capo was dope.
Yeah. Kingdom Come, that was okay. I didn't care for him. We already did a review on that. That's not one of Jay-Z's best albums. And Mike Tyson or Monkey Bars. Monkey Bars.
Yeah, Monkey Bars are the worst.
I love Mike Tyson. I love Mike Tyson's album cover. That shit was fire. Worst Black Eyed Peas album? Anything after Fergie, I didn't care for.
Monkey Business.
Monkey Business to you was their worst album? Wow.
Yeah, but like I said, anything after Ella Funk was kind of trash.
So you didn't like the E&D and
E&D was okay, but it wasn't all that.
Killer Season was okay. That was okay.
I'm more of a bridging the gap nigga. Like I'm not the biggest Black Eyed Peas fan anyway though, but still.
I think what's his name like Killer Season. Sean, he said he liked Killer Season. Killer Season was okay. It wasn't great though. It was the album was better than the movie. I didn't like the movie at all.
Fuck. Yeah, I might just eat something light and go to bed. This whole day getting me shit. Had a fucking bad days for you. I feel like white people purposely just like to make me mad like that.
I think it's just you. You gotta learn to ignore a lot of shit, though.
I do, personally. It was like my car shit that I was mostly mad about and shit.
You have road rage?
No, I mean when it's justified, when it's someone's driving slow and shit like that, and or if they almost hit me, that's when it comes out. But it's like I had to get my oil changed a week and a half ago, and they forgot to reset my oil light. Only to find out that the oil light button is not fucking working, so I got to go to the dealership tomorrow to see what's going on with that shit because that was the beeping noise that y'all motherfuckers heard. And so I was driving back home. Yeah. I had just put some oil in it the other day, and that shit would have come back. Only to find out that these motherfuckers some of your shit with a bad oil, but I'm just like, come on, man. And I told her I'm not trying to drive this shit because everything else is good. Like the engine's good. I'm not trying to drive this shit, and that shit be beep. That shit gets on my fucking nerves and shit. Cause I be dead ass thinking something's up with my fucking car. I have fucking money with. You said what?
No, I said good. I didn't hear what you said.
No, I was done. I just said all that fucking money wasted. That's all.
Would y'all consider the Black Eyed Peas the 2000s version of the Fugees? No.
No.
They don't have a Lauryn Hill in the group.
No, there was only one Fugees. There's only one Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah. Most underrated Robert De Niro film, Less Than Zero. That was a good one. One of his best. Him and Andrew McCarthy.
I gotta watch a few more Robert De Niro movies to really get my honest opinion.
He did some trash too, but when he was younger, he had some gems. So I liked him in Weird Science, but he didn't have a huge role in that Weird Science. Though.
Okay, Sam said Once Upon a Time in America is the most underrated. I think I've seen that a while back ago.
I think I saw that one, yeah. I saw that one a long time ago.
Didn't they reboot that movie or some shit?
I want to say they did.
Yeah. Okay. I saw Leonardo. I didn't care for the reboot. That was what I saw. Yeah. I saw a little bit of the reboot. I was just kind of like, I got lost.
Worst Ludacris album? Shit.
Battle of Texas.
Ludoversal, that was bad.
Oh God.
Did not like that one.
Do you know the 2016 movie Moonlight Try?
Nope, I didn't see it.
That was a pretty good movie.
With Marshall Ali, I didn't see. I never saw it.
Marshall Ali, yeah, whatever his name. Well, I cannot wait till book 2 comes back Sunday, man.
Right?
I thought these 3 weeks would go by fast as fuck, man. These are the slowest 3 weeks ever, man.
Oh boy.
How y'all gonna leave me like that? How y'all gonna leave me the cliffhanger like that, nigga?
Right.
Like, ain't nobody going out in Christmas anyway. Y'all can still show that shit.
I mean, I guess, they wanted to wait.
Because, back in the day, most motherfuckers would show shit on Christmas, New Year's Eve.
Yeah,
That was
back
like,
in the day they didn't have a winter mid-season finale. They didn't have that. It was season
right.
finale and that was it. Now they got mid-season finale.
I hate that stupid shit.
They come back like after spring break and they didn't have all of that.
What? How can a show go for 4 episodes and have a mid-season finale? Like, what the fuck?
That's what they do.
Man, back in the day, they used to be like 30 episodes a season. Now they dropped down to like 18 or 17 or some shit.
What day is she coming on? We're gonna have her on like maybe for Valentine's or something or Mother's Day or some shit. She wanted to come on. She came to me and said she wanted to be on here. So you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So she whenever she's ready, that's when she'll hop on here.
Yeah, what up? That's what's up.
Worst T.I. album? I don't even know.
No Mercy.
I stopped listening to No Mercy to me. Was the worst T.I. album to you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't he gonna drop a new album called The King's Back or some shit like that, or I'm King or whatever?
I thought he was supposed to do that last year. He never came out with it.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't listen to T.I. I checked out after what was that? What was the album? Trouble. Was it Trouble Man or some shit he had?
Yeah.
That's the last album I heard from him. I didn't care none of that other stuff I cared for.
Yeah, the album's called Kill the King. That's what it's called.
Oh God. He still considers himself the king of South, the king of South. Yeah. He lost that title like 10 years ago. Why is it Mom said not South? I don't know. That's a good question. I still consider Ross the new king of the South. It's always gonna be Scarface, but Ross to me is right there because he's been most consistent. To me, I thought it was Weezy. I felt like Weezy fell off. Like
yeah,
probably since after Part 4. So I don't know. I don't know who's the king of the South anymore. Do they even have a king anymore?
To be honest, man, I don't even give a fuck who the king, because as long as you make dope music and shit.
Right.
Moonflower, that's a good question. Why isn't Mama Said Knock You Out regarded as one of the best rap albums of all time?
It is. It's in my top 10 all time. That to me is my favorite LL album. I think that's the best one.
I think, in my opinion, I kind of personally feel like the album as a whole sometimes doesn't get recognized for how LL stepped up lyrically on those Marty Marl beats.
Right.
Because niggas always talk about the title track, which I love. Around the Way Girl, of course, I love that. But do niggas really talk about Eat 'Em Up, El Chill, Murdergram?
Nope. It's the good
hell, I even like the Boom. Unpopular opinion, I felt like the Booming System was probably my favorite single off the whole album.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
Great opener.
Oh my God, that Cars Ride By. Like, come on. I even like 6 Minutes of Pleasure.
That was dope. I like everything in it.
Right. Yep. Like the Farmer's Anthem, Cheesy Rap Blues, where he was talking about like police illegal search or whatever. Hell, even a Jiggling Baby remix and shit with the funkier bass line, because I didn't like the original version of Walking with the Panther. But I kind of see what Moonflower was talking about, because even with the LL fan base, it's always radio, and then occasionally you'll get Bigger and Deffer. Right. But when it comes to Mama Said Knock You Out, it's like sometimes, they'll just say, well, the song came out, he was beefing with Kumo D, but nigga was putting out some of his best shit on Mama Said Knock You Out, 14 Shots, and even Mr. Smith. Let's be real.
Those are my favorite LL albums. Those three right there.
For real. Even the album cover, man, like, pause, but that's like an iconic album cover. He did shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Which one?
Mama Said Knock You Out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like I saw that shit as a fucking kid. I was just like, yo, that shit's fucking powerful.
Yeah.
There's some shit like.
I agree.
But you heard the story about how Murdergram threw some shots at a young Jay-Z and shit?
No,
Yeah.
never heard about that.
So allegedly, LL and Jay-Z was supposed to, I think they did like some battle back in like the early 90s, late 80s or some shit like that. And it's like a lot of different stories, but they said that Jay-Z wiped LL or some bullshit, or LL wiped Jay or whatever. But then LL threw some shots at a lot of rappers on that Murdergram track. And I was on looking up the shit. They said a lot of that shit was based off Jay-Z and shit too. So I've heard different stories about that Murdergram track, but just the way he was rapping, like it was like you never heard LL rap like that and shit like that. Like the big showdown, I display your skill. Like I was like shit, and that was on the Rap Mania concert and shit like that, which we have to talk about that one. We have to talk about Rap Mania.
Rap Mania?
Yeah, you never heard of that?
The concert?
Yeah.
What? Do YouTube even have that?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have the whole show. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Everybody was there. I think Houdini, Slick Rick, Ice-T. Like it was like a good mixture between the East and the West. And I think they had a few Southern hip hop artists there,
right,
and shit like that.
Who's the king of the West? Dr. Drake. He's the king of the West to me.
Can't get mad about that. Hopefully he drops some new music.
I like the soundtrack to the game. I thought it was dope.
Q said Walking with the Panther was trash.
I didn't like it, so
the love songs were trash. If they take the love songs off, added Crime Stories and Jiggling Baby, it could have been just as good as Bigger and Deaf and Radio. But personally, that has some of LL's best lyrics, best tracks too. Like Call Me Crazy, but why do you think they call it Dope? Nitro, Clap Your Hands. Hell, Going Back to Cali.
Right.
Like after all the other trash that came out in '89 and shit like that, y'all wanna? This is the album that y'all say, oh, this is the quintessential worst hip hop album. This is the album, really? Like, if it's not Walking with Panther, it's Glitter. Shit. Shit, Justice for the Panther.
God. Then give me Walking with the Panther then.
Shit. Like I said, the love song was trash. Minus like I'm That Type of Guy. I don't mind that. But like I said, he has some of his most street cuts on that album. Like It Ain't Getting No Rougher, which I consider that to be the real answer to Kumo D's Let's Go, if you ask me. But fucking Russell Simmons, I think that was originally supposed to have been the first single, but Russell wanted I'm That Type of Guy.
Can You Bounce? What song? What Ice Cube song? What year was that from?
I want to say that was a soundtrack song. I want to say.
I probably don't even know it. Because in 2000s, I wasn't listening.
Wiggle, wiggle, make it jiggle.
No.
Yeah.
Nope. No Don Mega for me.
What do you think about Leo Cohen? Very polarizing figure in hip hop.
Leo Cohen, he's I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. So I used to street team with them game. I ain't got shit bad to say about them. They were good people with me.
Yeah.
You know, all the other shit that he did, you know, behind the scenes, I mean, that's all hearsay. I wasn't there.
Yeah, that's why I said very polarizing figure and shit. Because
I mean, while he was there, the whole Leo and Kevin Lyles era, I mean, they had Rockefeller, they had Murder Inc., you had DMX, you had Joe Budden, you had Def Soul division. They had a lot of heavy hitters on that. Ludacris and his Disturbing the Peace. A lot of heavy hitters on Def Jam, you know, in the 2000s. So, you know, I can't think of another rap label that only had two artists to come out and made millions for them, with Ja Rule and Ashanti. So, you know.
Can You Bounce was from Volume 2. Oh damn, that's how forgettable it was. Shit.
I don't even remember that song. I'll probably skip over it. I didn't like Volume 2 anyway. Orange pineapple soda. I don't drink soda.
That just sounds disgusting.
So I thought they were talking about that Common song, Orange Pineapple.
Suge Knight is worse than Leo Cohen.
Hey, no surprise.
Y'all need to leave Suge alone and shit. Y'all need to leave Big
Hey,
Suge
Do
alone.
you think Jay-Z's Volume trilogy aged like milk?
Aged like
I think that's his best shit. That's his best trilogy to me. Better than the Blueprint trilogy.
I agree.
Especially Volume 1. Underrated. Definitely need to discuss that.
Yeah, that review is gonna come this year sometime. There's like a lot of. That's why I got once all these albums I finish before I go to break. This next shit I got for y'all gonna be shocked. That's all I gotta say.
Oh shit!
After this collection video, yeah.
When is the collection video again?
Hold on. That's on February 6th.
Okay. Cool.
And I told you the surprise review, right?
Is that the same night or is that before?
You said what?
Is that the same night or is that before?
Yeah, that's the same night before we do show and tell and shit.
Okay. Show and tell.
Hopefully I can get this one album and shit.
The beats on Volume 3 sound dated. I don't think they're dated at all. I don't think it's a classic album, but you picked the wrong single, but it's still solid to me compared to Blueprint 3. I'll take Volume 3 any day.
I agree.
So Ghetto sounds dated to you? I don't think that's dated at all.
That intro was iconic, boy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They cut that out the beat battle, remember? With the they took that shit down when I played it.
Fucking Sean Carter. Fucking Sean Carter.
About the Pimo battle we did, they took that shit out.
80s Whoopi or 90s Whoopi?
As far as movies?
Yeah.
80s. The Color Purple, classic. I saw that when I was little. I would, Sister Act was good. Other than those, I wasn't really like a fan of Jumpin' Jack Flash and all those other shit she did, but
Yeah, man. Keep your head up, Whoopi.
She got COVID, somebody said?
Yeah.
Wow.
Also, Jason Derulo is mad that people think he's Usher and shit.
Yeah, what was that about? Yeah, he had a fight with two people.
Somebody called him Usher, and he just basically whooped his ass and shit.
What the fuck? Oh man.
I mean, motherfucker had them hands.
You don't look like Usher. You don't look like Usher number one. You don't sing like Usher. So I would never mistaken him for Usher.
Motherfucker got them hands and shit. Sam said, "Have you heard Mickey's Monkey by Smokey Robinson?" Of course.
Yeah. Ice Cube already put that shit up on Twitter about that whole thing. I don't know where people started that thing. That whole he's not paying actors and shit. He already put something up on Twitter about that last week.
Yeah, and even Debo said that he got paid really good from the fighting movies and shit.
So who's starting that old rumor?
Face on Love.
Oh, he started that?
Well, like I said, it's been going on for years, which is allegedly why Chris Tucker didn't return for next Friday. But at the same time, I've heard different reasons why he didn't return to Friday series and shit. Because people say he had a religious experience. People say, I feel like it's because Rush Hour paid him more than what Ice Cube was offering him and shit like that. That's personally why I feel like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was a star of Rush Hour. Without him, it wouldn't have been as big. You know,
Right.
him and Jackie Chan, they had like great chemistry in those films. But at this point, I mean, do you really want to see another Friday sequel?
No.
I wasn't huge on Friday anyway, so I can care less about a sequel. I really didn't care about that. Then they're trying to force that. They're trying to force. I'm like, come on, we don't need a sequel for that. It's not needed. I don't want to see another Die Hard film. It's not needed.
Like, let it die.
You know, Indiana Jones. Can you believe Harrison Ford is still doing Indiana Jones after all these decades? Like he's like 90 years old. He's still running around in the jungle. Like we don't need a
Really?
Indiana Jones film. Yeah, they're doing Indiana Jones.
He's 90?
Well, gee, damn it, he looked like 90 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, you're not doing your own stunts at this point. You're like, who wants to see
Oh, he's only
somebody's father? Huh?
he's only 79.
No, he looked like 90. Like, do you really want to be seeing a 90-year-old running around with a fucking lasso in his hand? Trying to get some sacred jewel in Egypt? Like, come on, that shit has already been played out. Indiana Jones 5, like you know how old Indiana Jones is. Like, I was like 5 years old when the first movie came out. Went to see the second one in the theaters. Like, why are you still doing Indiana Jones after all these decades? It's not needed. You know what I mean? He could be lying, man. He looked like 99 for 79. He's old for a 79-year-old. My grandfather died at 95 and he was younger than him. He looked younger than him.
Hmm.
Album or song titles that set you up for disappointment. Um, you'll be here on like, disappointed albums. That's a whole episode we got to do right there.
For real.
You know, yeah, we could do a whole episode on that album, disappointing album. We did that actually. I want to say we did that shit.
Yeah,
Most
well, I wonder
disappointing
what we
albums.
did.
I mean, but what would they do? Like, even if John Witherspoon and Tiny Lister was alive, what would the storyline be? How would they do it? Were they just going on the
Real.
porch to smoke? Like, how would they do this? What would the story be about? Have you been to Hell's Kitchen? Of course, definitely in Harlem. Yeah, I got family in Harlem. What do you think about Steve Stout? Uh, he was okay for Nas, so I think he's a. I don't know why the Knicks hired him to do what. What are you doing for our team? What are you doing? Like, how is he helping us?
Mhm.
Better entertainer, LL Cool J or Cube? Well, I'm gonna say LL, even though I saw Cube in concert. I haven't seen LL, but LL's stage performances, I think he's one of the best.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna call this a
Nah,
night,
Fat Booty was
inshallah.
great.
You said which one?
That's whack. That's a whack song to you,
Miss Fat Booty?
Miss
Really?
Fat Booty. I think that's a great song.
You said you don't think that's a great song?
Great storytelling track.
That Aretha
No,
Franklin
I'm from.
sample though.
We didn't want Moonflowers.
Ah,
You said it would be a whack club song. They play that in the club.
that was a big radio hit back at that time.
They definitely played that in the club when that came out.
Sam said favorite breakfast food.
Yeah, yeah. Favorite breakfast and something.
Yeah, give me a good old fashioned over hard egg any day.
Nah, I need my egg scramble. I can't eat sunny side up and none of that other shit, hard boiled and all that. If it's not scrambled, I can't fuck with it. That just how I like my eggs. So
I feel you.
breakfast
Yeah, I might.
burrito, yeah, those are good too.
It depends
That's
on
what
what they
ranch.
put in it.
That's what y'all
You said
making
what?
ranch hungry. They're making y'all hungry right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna call this a night right now and shit. 'Cause I gotta get up early for work.
All right.
But appreciate this as usual. Try.
What we doing? What's
Thursday.
next?
Thursday's 11 basketball review.
Oh boy, I know you don't like that. You're gonna
Yeah.
be late. You're gonna be late as fuck with that one, right?
No, because really, like I said, I don't have really anything major to do on Thursday besides watch my grandma. So
Right.
I know I'm not gonna watch it tonight because I'm already in a pissed off fucking mood. So I'll watch it tomorrow.
I know. I've seen that movie like 100 times, so I know all the scenes about.
Shit. Well, you might have a good.
That's
You
gonna
might have a
that's gonna be
good.
interesting.
You might have a better reception than I do and shit like that because I hate it.
Yeah. They had a soundtrack for that, right?
Of course, every black movie
Oh
at
no,
that time had a soundtrack.
but it probably wasn't good. I don't remember nothing from that soundtrack though. I was thinking of
They
something
had the
else for the soundtrack.
they had the Angie Stone cover of "Holding Back the Years" from Simply Red was on that
I don't
one.
know. Wow, I never heard that one.
Yeah, y'all know how I feel about Miss Stone, but
I gotta hear that one. She was a good singer.
yeah,
She's a good singer.
I mean she's a good singer, but I could care less really. I mean,
You're not an Angie Stone fan?
I have certain things about Angie Stone. You know,
Uh,
you
I know.
you know what happened. Yeah, has certain things about her that I don't know if I still want to drop dead and I mean not drop and review one for albums and shit, but
Right. Okay.
yeah, man. After 11 basketball, it's pretty much 2 more reviews until I go on my little
Sunday.
break.
Sunday is what? Sunday we doing something else.
It's a Wu-Tang review.
Oh yes, you did tell me. Oh Lord.
Yeah,
Oh Lord.
can't wait for that one. I need a good laugh.
We should have did that for Woo Wednesday. Oh man.
Ah shit,
Holy shit.
that's gonna be funny. But yeah, I appreciate this, y'all. I will definitely see y'all on Thursday.
All right.
I may do a late night stream, maybe Friday night. I'm not 100% sure.
But
Let me see how I'm feeling and shit like that because I got a lot to deal with this fucking week.
how do you join us on spell? You want to come on here and actually show your face and talk? I know it's hard for a lot of people to do that.
I mean, I just have to send you an invite and stuff like that, you know.
Don't be no troll. Like actually come on here and show your face and talk to us. Don't be like Q where he has like no electricity in his house. I don't know how he is able to join in.
I'm weak. But yeah, I will definitely see y'all later. Hope y'all have a good night. Peace.
Peace.